So it's a fantastically wet 4th of July, Saturday, about 2:10, and we are here in the car park of Cliffe Castle. So we're going to go and have a look inside the museum, and it's free, and then we're going to have a look around some little garden areas. So it's free parking for 3 hours, it says, museum entrance. So I think it's open till, it said 4:30, and I think it's actually open till 4. We're going to have a little look. Yeah, a lot of like sort of quite heavy drizzle, like light rain really. Now there's the little sort of grotto area, cave area where you can go through. But this is it here. This is Cliffe Castle. It's got lovely grounds. You can walk around at parks and stuff. But not so good in the rain, right, Alice? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So a little sign here telling us about it. Look, welcome to Cliffe Castle. 1870s, 1880s businessman. It was on an earlier villa called Cliffe Hall. But, you know, so yeah, the hall was built for solicitor and all that. Yeah. Inherited by Henry Isaac Butterfield, but a gas explosion shattered the house, so he rebuilt it on a grander scale. So that's what we're going to go and have a look at. All this. I'm not sure you can go right up in the tower there, but we'll go and see what we can see. Here, look, nice doors, and you've got like a nice entrance with a bust of Sir Bracewell Smith Bart. There we go. And then you've got the ceiling. Undergone a few repairs. I'm staying at this window. Right, we'll go and have a little look. Yeah. Oh. Then you come into the little hallway. Look at this. Very nice, isn't it? We've got the fantastic stairs. Fantastic stairs going up, and then look at this statue with a sort of clock thing. What is this about here? So this is the Paris exhibition clock, signed air carrier sculptural clock. And look at it, so it goes round and round like that, and then the clock goes round. It's got the statue. Yeah. So you can't actually walk into this little bit here. This is the small drawing room. You can look at it and look at the ornate furniture and look at the chandelier on that. How many candles are on that, Alice?
100.
100. There's a lot of candles, yeah. A lot of candles. Does it tell you on there how many candles there are? See if there's anything interesting on there. Is there anything about the candles? It was intended for playing cards or conversation. Originally decorated in blue silk damask.
This is the paintings.
So it's what the paintings, yeah. There's quite a lot of people here, I guess, because it's a rainy day. We're going to have a look at this side. We've got the harp. So this is the reception, like part of the reception rooms now. Look at that harp and everything there, all the tables, piano, cello and all that, yeah. And another chandelier with a lot of candles on it. A nice ceiling. And there's all the different paintings, and look at that desk there. Yeah. So what's that on? This tells you about the furniture. On the right hand wall, furniture on loan from the Victorian Albert Museum. Cabinets. So made in Florence. The cabinets are made in Florence, Alice. Yeah, these like sort of. There's a cabinet over there. A cabinet there. Look at the chair. It's a little shop here. And it's sort of where the. And we'll go and have a look up there in a bit. Look at this. Look at this. Yeah, we haven't been here for a while, have we? There's lots to see. What's this from? This is a memorial in oak. Look at that. Yeah. Toilets there. Oh. And vases. What's we're looking at here? 11th to 14th century. Look at that, look, 960 to 1279. I mean, it's quite old stuff here, isn't it? Huh? Well, we're going to have a look in here, right? This is another more of the reception rooms here, but we'll just look at this little music case. What happens if you open one of these? Oh, it tells you about the different instruments. Yeah, I mean, there's some interesting instruments. I mean, look at that. Huh? Number 6. What is number 6? What's that called? A serpent. A brass instrument, even though it's mainly wood and leather. We've got some interesting things here, like unusual instruments, isn't there? Huh? Right, yeah, so we'll have another look in here. And this is the great drawing room or grand salon here. Yeah. So we looked before in the bottom 2 rooms there, and then we're looking at this one now. Well, this is actually says it's the dining room, this one. So maybe the grand salon is this one here, behind us. Yeah, so we've got the dining room. So, yeah. Ceiling was once decorated 17th century French goblin tapestry. Well, not anymore, it's bare at the minute. Yeah. Look at the size of that painting of the horse and that woman on the horse. Massive, isn't it? Big vases and everything all over, cabinetry, fancy chairs. Look at the size of those 2 vases there. It's all very ornate, isn't it? And then we turn round and we'll look at this big room here, the grand drawing room. Yeah. So I thought that in here at one point there was an exhibition, like a case, and it had Mary Holden's wedding dress in it. But, so maybe that's been moved into storage now. Cliffe Castle's collections of fine decorative art were enhanced in 2015 with a generous bequest from Lady Roselle Reyes. So maybe that's where a lot of that, you know, all the porcelain we saw, we've never seen before. Maybe they've put that on display now, just so you can look at the ceiling. All the paintings on the ceiling and that, how ornate that is.
Yeah, but that chap who does the books on repair shop.
Look at that, yeah. We should just pick one item and see what it is. I mean, it's another massive painting. It's partly hidden behind that cabinet, isn't it, that painting? So, when you come out of here, there's like more of a sort of museum-y bit, isn't it, coming through the next bit. So that's like a sort of house bit. And I'll go through here and have a look in here. So what we've got here, oh yeah, tools and stuff, old tools. So there's like a cobbler's section. And then sort of ironmongery stuff and that. You can see the big bellows, look, for blowing air in to get the fire going. Hotter. Yeah. And a lot of pipes, like drain hole, like what all that, like ventilator bricks and yeah, drain pipes, traps and gullies. Bricks. The water supply, look. Information about the water supply, yeah. Water works, clean water. Alice, go and sit on the sheep.
It's actually quite still.
Look at that fantastic fireplace there. Cast iron hob grate. Yeah. Look at all the fantastic cast iron drain covers and all that, mate, isn't it? It's a funny collection though, isn't it? Not many places have collections like that sort of thing, is it? And then this looks sort of more farming related and old. Let's have a look at the millstone thing. Medieval millstone for grinding corn. Yeah. And then we've got this sort of loom spinning a yarn. Yeah. Right, so we'll go and have a look to the right now and I might see something completely different when we go to the right. Here we go, this is the Silsden Hoard, 1998. Somebody made a discovery of 27 gold coins from the Iron Age, and there they are, look. Huh? Look at that, eh? So, and look at these, look at that hoard there, like a pile of money. The Riddleston Hoard as well. Roman coins discovered in 2014. So, you know, when you think like when we first started coming to this museum, we didn't have them. Hadn't been found yet. Yeah. And look at that sort of cup and ring circle thing he carved in the stone there. Yeah. Yeah. And what's this? Go and see what this is. What does it say?
Carved headstone, 19th century.
Not that old, then, yeah. There's all this bit here to look at, and there's all that bit there. What should we do? Should we go and have a look up here? And then we'll go to where the bird noises after that. Okay. So what have we got here? The last 10,000 years. 8,000 years ago. 70 to 10,000 years ago, Devensian. 123 to 70,000 years ago, Ipswichian interglacial stage. Yeah. And look at this, Alice. Whoa. Look at this. Ugh, look at that thing. So this is... yeah. There's a different plant. We've got like a fossilized one of these. It's like a sort of, yeah, sort of different barks and stuff off the trees. So yeah, it's all about the geology, folding and tilting of the rock and everything. Mountain building, and there's all these different stones, marble, local sandstone, white marble from Italy, and yeah, quite different coloured marbles. Granite, and we've got some of these sort of fossils here. Haven't we? Look at those fossils. It's shiny off the glass to see it properly there. Yeah, these good ones here, aren't they?
That's so scary.
Yeah, that's what they think it looked like, but they don't quite know. You can just got the bones, haven't you? Sort of fossilized stone bone. Yeah. Carboniferous. Look at these interesting little fossils and stuff here, like different fossil plants, and then the goniatite specimen. And then look at this, all the different things in here. I've got trying to label what it all is there, like something. Pholidipteron fossil. So Jenny Clack at Newcastle University showed, tried to do some research about what it was all about and that, yeah. Lots of fossils, early fossil amphibian. Found in a colliery, you see, when they're getting the coal out. All these fossils. Yeah. It's like a sort of tapestry thing there. And then river deltas and swamps and things. And each of these has got a little display in as well, look, of different sort of periods, like Permian period, sort of 260, 70 million years ago, and then Carboniferous, a bit older, Devonian older. So getting older and older as we go this way, but there's still these fossils, look, 400 million years old. Cambrian, 500 million years. Yeah, we've got the... Heads now, we're just coming out, we're going to go and have a look at this bird and mammal area. There we go. Hedgehogs and moles and... They're squashed, yeah.
It's a bit creepy now. This is your
Wasp nest, yeah, that's what wasp nests look like, yeah. Paper wasp nest, yeah. If you look at the ceiling, nobody looks at the ceiling because they're all looking at the cases, but the ceiling's amazing, the wooden ceiling. And the view out the window you've got into the gardens as well. Everyone's looking at these cases, but you look up and go, whoa, look at that. There's like one painting up there, and there's another.
What's this? What's this?
This might be where they have that thing that goes UV, look, because it's the sort of minerals section right here. Just minerals and crystals. There's quite a lot to look at, isn't there? Lots of different things in here. For that one. Loads of different things in this collection, isn't there? Look up here. Yeah, this is this bit here, look, where the They're all glowing, see that? So there's just a sort of UV light on. You can see this mainly the sort of purpley colours, but then you've got a few green and a few red ones. Shows up actually better on the camera than it does with our eyes, to be honest. Making your eyes go funny.
Yeah, like I can't tell if it's getting brighter or...
Yeah. I think they switch it on after a few seconds and you can see the real rocks, and then you've got these UV ones, but anyway. So, go on then, let's have a look. What's this? Magnetic, what's this? Magnetism. Oh, you could drag some, yeah. So magnetism occurs in a few minerals called ferromagnetic minerals. Well, they've got these, look on the hardness scale, Alice, goes from talc, which is the softest, to diamond. I've actually got some diamond in. Diamond, which is the hardest.
Where's that one?
Number 9, yeah. It's pretty hard. Topaz, quartz. So a fingernail will scratch minerals with a hardness of 2.5 or less. So really that's just talc and gypsum and hardly in calcite. A pen knife can get into 5.5. Then after that, you have to have a diamond cutter to cut everything out. Oh. Yeah. Wonder what was in there. So you hear all the bird noises from the mammal cages and things, and the bird cages collection, which we were just in before, but we've just sort of been detoured into this little rock mineral collection here. We'll go back and have a look again at this little hall with the birds. I think they're pressing the buttons, you see, and that's what's making the bird sounds. Look at the swan. Right, well we'll go and have a little, maybe look upstairs now. We'll do that. Pressing all in there, that's like the coals. Do you want to press one, Sue? Great tip. Tony. Right then, right. Okay, let's go and have a look up here. We're going to this little, another hall here. And then it's like upstairs with little art displays and things. So sometimes we've been here and they've had like a preview of a new exhibition or something, and they've had the do in here, little speeches, and have maybe drinks and nibbles and things once or twice. So this is a bit more an art area. You can see the different paintings. So we'll go and have a look up there. There's other things upstairs as well to look at. So this is the Bracewell Smith Hall. It was 1950, the Cliffe Castle was purchased for the people of Keighley by Sir Bracewell Smith, a locally born MP and Lord Mayor of London. So there we go. So we've got the full tour of musical instruments. Yeah, it's got a musical instrument collection. go upstairs then, Alice, huh? You open the door. I think there might be... Is this an Egyptian section here before we go upstairs? Can you open the door? That's it. It's a little, just a little Egyptian section in here. So this is, you know, I mean, look at, just picturing and see how old it is. How did they get? Yeah, why are they in Key? You know, why are they here at Cliffe Castle Museum? All these things, yeah. Smells musty. Yeah, it smells musty. So what's this? 800 BC. So about, you know, we're talking about getting close to 3,000 years old. That one. So it's not that old compared to some of them. Yeah. It's small, isn't it? They've done sort of the scans and that to see what's inside. X-rays and yeah. All these little things. Little charms and things, yeah. And what we don't actually spot is all these coins on these, because you're looking at the Egyptian things down here, and actually there's like these coins and medals and things in those cases up there, but I wonder what they're about. Electro types of medals from Charles II to Queen Anne. Casts of antique engraved stones in the British Museum. So where this entrance hall is, and then we'll go up the stairs and go through and see what's up here. Look at that. Yeah. Stained glass windows, look, see that? Wooden roof. And then so we're up the stairs now, and there's things to explore on this floor, including all this sort of pottery stuff here, statues and things. Staffordshire pottery, John Wesley there. Yeah, and we'll have a look at the little stained glass exhibition here. Morris stained glass. Yeah, do you want to go and sit there? You want to sit down and have a look. So you wonder if is the stained glass, is it been salvaged from these churches, or is it a replica of what's in the churches? It's east window. So yeah, the church was closed and the stained glass windows removed. And then they presented, so these are the actual stained glass windows, because the churches have closed down, and then this museum's got them, and then they've sort of put them on display by lighting them up from the different locations. Yeah. Right, and we'll have a look at this little exhibition in here now, See what's in here. Things around about Keighley. It's about 20 minutes drive from our house to here. Oh dear me. Oh dear me. The oldest preserved specimen of the Airedale Terrier in the world. From 1887. There's a little doll's house, look at that. How intricate all the little rooms are, look. Go go up to the top floor. Whoa. Bathroom. You see the tortoise salsa? No, look. Oh. And then this is this freak. Was it a two-headed sheep or something? What was it? Number 7. Lamb suffered from, yeah, so the 2 faces on 1 head in that lamb there. Ooh.
Clockwork.
And this is the Beatles of, yeah, 1929 collection of Beatles. What's this? Another Yorkshire Terrier. I wonder why they've got so many Yorkshire Terriers.
Next photograph.
Strange, isn't it?
Twice that, isn't it?
So what's this? A Rockabye Brucey.
Wait a minute, my feet are just in the chair.
Okay. I'll pop the shoes.
So they're all looking, I think, at the bee's nest there, aren't they? We'll come back when it's a bit quieter there. We'll go and look at everyone's sort of viewing the bees. We'll go and have a look in here. Pottery. Well, let's have a look. You open the door, Alice. We'll go and have a look around that balcony with the art on. Some fashion things here, the textile industry. Displays. Gallery closed. All right. What is it? Change a while. It seems to be open. There's nobody changing any paint, is it? So we're looking down at where we were earlier on, down there where that statue is and things. The canal, Venice. Barges on the Seine. Cliffe Castle, look, 1883. Roses. Yeah. Yeah, that was that one, yeah. I don't know if that's an old sign they forgot to take down or whether they're about to do it or whether we just broke all the rules. There's nothing going on though, was there? You could just walk around. It wasn't locked or nothing. Yeah. I think this is going back to the stairs again. So we're going to have a look at the bees. See if we can, well, maybe too many people there. Look at it. There's something down there. The grandfather clock there. The long case clock. So it was made locally. Yeah. Just tells you all about bees, yeah. They've got all the different types of social bees and wasps and that. Look at that one, that's a funny one down there, not going there. This is the beehive. And they're all coming in and out. A little tube out the window there. You can see flying in and out there.
Around us, they run around in small circles, and that means to tell the other bees that nectar, the pollen that they can get, is somewhere within 10 metres. Well, they do a cleaning dance. They stamp, the bee stamps
Where the queen is, eh?
To ask another bee for a grooming to come and clean me. It's a joy dance. She places her front legs on one another and pulses her abdomen up and down to celebrate when a new queen emerges from her cell. There's all these different kinds of dances. Massage dance.
Well, I thought I was going outside, but there's two rooms I forgot to look at. This is a sort of conservatory here. Little statue and thing, just to show you this. And there's another room, but it's not got as much in it anymore. It used to have like this, they're changing the displays. It's been there for like as long as I can remember, and they're changing it in this room, so some of the shelves are empty. Yeah. So we've just got a little bit in here at the minute while they refurbish it. So display cases are empty there. Yeah, I think they had some like drawers you could pull out, didn't they? If you remember, where you were like display cases with eggs in and birds and things, and drawers you could pull out. But they're just changed it. They've got the Queen Victoria picture. And, yeah. Okay. The breakfast room. That's what this is. Breakfast room. Yeah. Right. We'll head out and see what the weather's doing. It's got a little map of where we went. I think we did all these things. Yeah. Yeah, so it's rainy, but just to show you some of the grounds that the Cliffe Castle, I mean obviously we couldn't climb the top of there, but Cliffe Castle goes up to. You've got like fountains and things down there, pond, there's like a lake. I don't know if you can see the little lake down there at the bottom. It's not a nice day for walking around, but there's lovely roses and things all along there. Wind and the rain. But anyway, it's quite a good day to come to a museum because then you're indoors. That's what we've been doing. Right, we'll go and have a quick look and see if the animals and pop into the greenhouse thing. I'll go this way. Just coming through this little gateway here and takes you into another section of the gardens, and there's like a little greenhouse area here in the cafe up there. And then this little bit with the birds and things. We'll have a quick look. At least there's the bit that's undercover there. We'll have a look at what we've got here. We've got cockatiels in there. We've all got these cages on, which makes it difficult for the camera to sort of see them very well. These ones are finches. Where are the finches? Oh, look at them there. Just look and zoom. Hey, hello. So that. And then, what's the next one? That's very colourful, isn't it? What's this, Alice? Mm. Okay. I'll go and have a look under this cover here where it's a bit drier. See what's in this bit. Right, budgie gauze. So their friends got that. Budgie gauze. Making a right noise, aren't they? And lots more along here. Gosh, there's a lot making a noise. All the nest holes. The little baby ones coming out, little fledglings, and it says don't be alarmed if you see motionless on the floor, but it's just normal for a fledgling. Yeah. And then what have we got in here? This little, what are they, what are them things? They're guinea pigs. And there, oh, we've got some stuff down there. Yeah. All right, so we'll go and have a look in the hothouse now. There. There's loads more grounds and gardens and things to go into as well, but because it's a bit wet, we'll probably not do very much of that. So we're into this bit now. We've got the flowers and stuff. There's not too many plants here growing actually. I think there used to be more. It's a bit emptier. Yeah. And there's nothing here. I think there used to be something, but nothing. But it's a very high point. They could have a massive, great big banana tree or something growing there, couldn't they? Right, this bit looks a bit more sort of occupied by tropical plants and what have you, yeah, doesn't it? So what's this about here? This little beehive, what's going on there? Is it in operation? Is it connected to the outside? I can't tell. Oh, it's just sort of in there. Yeah. There's an elephant there, look. A South Asian influenced garden. This is, look, this is what Mary wants to make. She wants to make an insect hotel, a bug hotel. There we go, all different features there. Little pond in an old-fashioned, old stone trough there. And how old the stone trough is. Look, there's cacti up this bit. A book about flora. Got labels on these ones. The Cliffe Castle Pavilion. That's what it's called. Scream thingy. Through here. And we're into a little cafe, I think. Yeah. Toilets and cafe, yeah. And here. Free book exchange. I think it's just, is it just novels? It's just novels, isn't it? Yeah. Cafe in here. More little books to read there, like kids' toys and books and things to play with. What's this? Just that's their cupboard to put in the dirty crockery. Ice screen. Little seats, look, for your coffee. Cake and that, flapjacks. Coffee, cans, sweets and crisps and all that. Yeah, you can get there. A few people here. A pavilion. Free Wi-Fi, and there's a little bit through there as well. Shall we go out this way? Can you get out this way? Or not? about that, wouldn't it? Yeah. So there we go. And then we've got nice little flowers here. So that's where we were in the museum over there. This is actually partially open. I thought it was all indoors, but it's like a partially open bit. And we've got an underground thing under there. And some slides and all that down there, look, and swings and things there. Picnic area. Okay. Well, I think that's it. Alice, is that okay? Yeah? We'll go back to the car? Yeah. You can hear the birds on that thing. The old lamps, cast iron lamps and things there. What's this about here? Coir logs, bog acid. So why is peat? It's got a peatland thing. Look, the Yorkshire Peat Partnership. They've got a peat exhibition here. Many types of sphagnum. I wonder how they're keeping it wet. They've just got some matting to try and keep it wet. Some of it's not doing too well. Oh right, they've got the water which comes from the roof down the gutter. They've changed the way the drain pipe comes down. Instead of going straight down, they're feeding the drain pipe now onto this plastic matting to try and keep this wet for a peat restoration exhibition by the Yorkshire Peat Partnership. Yeah, so that's a peat restoration exhibition. But the upper terrace, 1875-1885, kitchen garden, flower garden, transformed it. Colour and views from the house. So yeah, vegetable garden. Yeah. I mean, I think it did have more flowers on here when we've been in the past, but they've grassed it over. Right. So I think that's it. So thank you very much for watching, everyone. We're gonna just get back in the car and head back home now. Had a nice little time at the museum and the gardens here at Cliffe Castle on the outskirts of Keighley. See you all next time.